Greenhouse management. Planting progenitors. The clones selected as progenitors are provisionally grown in a greenhouse until their transfer to a definitive greenhouse where the crossing block will be established. We recommend the use of 8 to 10 tubers per progenitor. Individually, plant tubers that have 3 to 5 centimeters in diameter and good-sized sprouts in 4-inch pots that contain a substrate composed of soil and moss in a proportion of 2 to 1. Then, cover the tubers with the same substrate. After that, distribute them in an orderly manner on tables, where you will leave the plants to grow for a period of approximately 15 days before transferring them to the crossing greenhouse. Conditions and conditioning the crossing greenhouse. The greenhouse where the crossing block is installed does not require temperature and humidity control because the crosses take place during the most favorable time of the year for potato growth in the central highlands of Peru from November to March and from June to September. However, these factors can be monitored by means of sensors available in the market. In the cases where you have progenitors that require a long photo period in order to flower, the greenhouse must have a system of artificial lighting to extend daylight for up to 16 hours. Therefore, we recommend the combination of 20-watt white light bulbs and 100-watt yellow light bulbs, which provide the spectral width required to maintain the photosynthetic process to induce flowering. As part of the lighting system, install a timer that automatically controls turning on and off the lights at a given schedule. Crossing block installation. First, place the bamboo canes that will serve to support the plants during their growth. Press them in the ground at intervals of 30 centimeters. Then, fill the 10-inch pots 3/4 full with substrate composed of soil and moss in a proportion of 2 to 1. Afterwards, add 3 to 4 grams of fertilizer, prepared with a dose of 180 units of nitrogen, 160 of phosphorus, and 160 of potassium. For example, if you require 20 kilograms of fertilizer, use 7.8 kilograms of ammonium nitrate, 7 kilograms of diammonium phosphate, and 5.5 kilograms of potassium chloride. After that, add more substrate, manually compressing it with help of a wooden mallet. Repeat this operation several times until the volume of the pot is full. Last, lay down the substrate with the base of another pot. Finally, distribute the pots with the substrate firmly established alongside each bamboo cane. When this procedure is completed, the greenhouse is ready to have the plants that will be used in the crossing block installation. These plants must have reached an approximate height of 15 centimeters in the time they were kept in the greenhouse where they were previously planted. Before transferring the plants as part of a routine screening, you must test them for the potato virus T and the potato spindle tuber virus, which are transmitted to the seeds from infected plants. Then, maintaining aseptic conditions, collect 1 or 2 folioles of the apical part of the plant in a small polyethylene bag, previously identified with the code of the clone and the number assigned to the plant. Then, send the samples to a laboratory that offers this service. According to the results, if there are infected plants, you have to eliminate them together with those in their surroundings, including those for which the results were negative. We recommend the repetition of these tests for every plant, even those with negative results. Unfortunately, if you find more infected plants, you will have to eliminate the whole crossing block. To install a plant, first, remove it from the pot, turning the pot over and tapping the base to receive the plant along with its substrate. Then, place the plant on one of the pots containing the compacted soil. After that, attach the plant to a bamboo cane with 1 or 2 pieces of thick thread. 10 days afterwards, remove the substrate covering the mother tuber with running water. exposing the roots. This procedure will also expose the stolons, which you should remove as they develop, carefully cutting them with a scalpel, previously disinfected in calcium hypochlorite solution. This procedure will induce the plant to remain in the flowering stage as long as possible and will not taint its development from the flowering stage to tuberization and senescence. Finally, keep the plant in an upright position during its growth, tying it to the bamboo cane with additional thick thread. This will facilitate the crossing work, avoiding the plant's damage. Good soil texture, proper fertilization, and appropriate plant handling will ensure successful growth, profuse flowering, and finally, obtaining berries.